Hello, everybody. So, there I was just looking at my plants and remembered that it's been a week for some of them, a month for others, and 3 weeks for another. So, you want to take a look at these first two right here. These are Drosera capensis, and did a video on these guys a month ago. And these ones here were transplanted from a parent plant pot. I pulled them out of the substrate of the parent plant, and both of their roots got broken off or ripped off during the process. So what we did, instead of giving up on them and giving them a fighting chance, we planted them with their first set of leaves under the moss. What I believe this will do is they will act as roots. Turns out Drosera can grow from any part of its plant. So as long as it's got water and light and good conditions, should be good. And so these guys are 3 weeks out, or I'm sorry, 1 month out from that. That was a month ago. And they are looking great. So I believe they're probably forming roots, because they are also sending up new shoots, new leaves there. Look at all that dew on them. You know your sundew is happy if it looks like it's just that. That is a beautiful plant. Next up, these guys here. We did a video on them, these three, 1 week ago. So, 1 week ago, being New Year's Eve, we took those. There was actually 6 plants in one little pot. I didn't see the 6th one until after posting the video, but it was there. That one has 2. This guy right here has 2 in there. And those are from leaf cutting. Those guys are just really close together on the leaf, so I didn't want to cut that. And you can see the dew on those leaf stalks there. Those leaves. And if you look closely, you can see 2 new leaves coming up. And at the bottom of each of those leaves are the 2 different plants. So that is the Drosera. I think that's just a regular Drosera capensis, because I'm awesome at labeling stuff. Whoops. And then, so that was a leaf cutting that I had put in a pot, the same size that you see there. And I put it by my parent Bainata plant. And that Bainata threw its seeds around, got into that pot, and I have 2 Drosera Bainatas coming up there. And we separated those guys. Came out really, really nice on all of them. And got dew on them. They're looking pretty good. Some of the shoots are a little spindly. A little thin. But you do see new growth coming up in there. And this guy here, you can see he's having a hard time in there. But at the very bottom, you can see that nice new looking healthy leaf curling out. So there's hope. And these guys were done just last week. And so, wish all those guys luck. That's the parent spatulata there. Got a lot of browning of the leaves, but if you spin them around, you can see baby plants coming in, which is how the spatulata likes to grow in clusters. It's awesome. Alright, and now I got one more update for you. Did a video on this one 3 weeks ago. So the video that I did for the no roots, that's called Might Have Killed My Baby Sundews, in case you want to check that out. The one that I did for these guys, separating them out, shows you step by step how to do it, or how I did it, and this is one of the updates to see how that process went. That video was called Separating Baby Carnivorous Plants Sundew. And then I'm gonna cut over to my Nepenthes real quick. Alright, so I did another video on these guys called Carnivorous Plants in Stage of Development, Nepenthes. These are Nepenthes alata. And when I did that video 3 weeks ago, that guy looked like that. So that's 3 weeks of growth on a picture. You can see that big old one back there too. Yeah, I keep saying that these guys are big old ones, but you just wait till this plant matures. It's only probably a year-old plant, maybe a year and a half. I've had them for just under a year. Now, a lot of the people on the interwebs say don't grow them sitting in water. They don't like it. They won't grow pictures or whatnot. Mine seem to be doing great. But these are the only 2 Nepenthes I've ever had in my life. And the people that own shops and stuff and have really massive, beautiful pictures saying don't do it. But that's what this channel is kind of about, is experimentation. See what works and what doesn't work. Hoping for the best and wishing them luck. And I see nothing wrong with that plant. If I do start seeing any signs of anything bad, we'll figure something out for them and get them out of there. But right now, they're loving it. Alright. Sundew Fountain, that little spatulata there remaining super tiny, but they're alive and loving that. And Venus flytrap, he's flowering. I'm gonna let him go to flower there. And then these guys here, made a video on them just 3 days ago. These are the carnivorous plant flower cuttings. And so they look a little wilty. That's to be expected, I believe. And what we're trying to do here is to grow plants off of the flower stalk. I heard it can work. Never tried it until now. And then these little guys here that are sticking out, those are flower clippings from the Venus flytraps that I have sitting over here with the Nepenthes. Those guys I want to grow a little bit more, so I don't want them focusing on making flowers yet. Alright, that's all I got for you now. Keep you updated. Peace out.